Hey everyone, it's 10 Types, and today I'm going to be playing Palkia V-Star. This is a deck that, you just want a big bench. It does 60 damage and a ton more for each bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponents. And, we have the new stadium, Area 0 Underdepths, increasing bench size from 5 to 8, theoretically for your opponent, but you need a Terra Pokemon to play. They might not play one, but you definitely need to do. And we have the new Trapgos EX doing 30 for each of your bench Pokemon. Pretty much, this is the idea of the deck. We have the Noctowl engine. We got Fan Rotom. We got ourselves Canceling Cologne for like Radiant Greninja combos, and we got a Glass Trumpet as well. And it just Trapgos EX stuff, Palkia V-Star stuff, Origin Form Palkia V-Star stuff. I'm just gonna hop in and see how this goes. I played the deck a few times. And I played against it a few times as well. It's felt solid, but a little inconsistent. But also, it's not a bad deck. It's definitely a fun deck. I don't think it's like a top deck. I think, or I don't know. I think it might be like top 10, but it might not be top 10 as well. I don't think it's as good as Trapgos CX by itself, but it might be. You do have that higher damage output in general. You're going to be potentially one-shotting stuff, one-shotting evolutions, which you're not doing with Trapgos CX. You're not one-shotting Charizard DXs, really. That's theoretically possible, but just unlikely. But you are applying pressure as well because you're encouraging your opponent not to bench their Pokemon, because if they bench too many, then all of a sudden, they get knocked out. So you got the Palkia applying that pressure, and it is an evolution, so it has higher HP. It's not actually necessarily as tanky, but it is still very good. But this hand looks okay, not terrible or great. We can go grab ourselves. I think let's play Squawkabilly. I don't know if this is my list or a list I got somewhere and I changed it. Okay, yeah, we do have Squawkabilly. I'll get rid of Noctowl and Kieran, then we can get the Noctowl back into the deck. Also going to grab out of the deck that Fan Rotom. We do need Trapgos EX in play at some point as well. I could just get Trapgos, but I think getting Fan Rotom's probably the play. Trapgos isn't needed just yet, I don't think. We'll see what they're running as well. I'm interested in seeing that. I'll unsurprisingly wait to Fan Rotom, and let's just send it with Squawkabilly. I don't know what my opponent's running. Obviously, they're playing some deck with Squawkabilly EX, but that's a solid card there. The Palkia V-Star. I will fan call myself, I guess, two Hoothoots and a Noctowl. We prize two. Okay, so I'll play down. I think I want this second Palkia and just one Hoothoot, and then because we need a bench slot for that Trapgos DX. Otherwise, we can't get any more bench Pokemon in play until my opponent knocks me out and I can play that Trapgos. So this is okay, especially because we only have that one knocked out. It doesn't feel terrible or anything like that. It doesn't feel great either, but opponent attaches to rescue board. So what? Are they playing Blissey? They might be playing Blissey Galvantula EX. So Blissey EX Galvantula EX is a really interesting deck. Um, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if that's what it is. I guess it probably is. They are a lightning deck, which is not great. Wait, is this actually what? What is my opponent running? Or I don't know what exactly they're running. They are running lightning stuff. That's not great for Palkia. We do have the Trapgos EX though. It's a solid attacker. Can be one-shotting. A lot of Pokemon. You do need yeah, no, it can one-shot pretty much any of their Pokemon. Let's see what is this just um because Glass Trumpet accelerates. You need Terra Pokemon, and it accelerates to colorless Pokemon. And I haven't seen either of those. You can certainly easily slot in a Terra Pokemon, but I don't know what deck they're playing. I'm like really confused right now. Not by the Miraidon. Obviously, they're playing Miraidon EX with their Enhanced EX, and that's not good, right? If they knock out our Palkia for 3 prizes, that's really bad for us. But I mean, they haven't accelerated any energies. Glass Trumpet, knocked me accelerating here, or here. It can accelerate here, but well, they need to retreat it. Like they're not doing that this time. I don't know exactly what they're running though. This is kind of weird. I was expecting it. Lightning Energies, Glass Trumpet. There's a Blissey EX, Galvantula EX deck, which they could be running. Um, but yeah, well, are they gonna do something as well? They've stopped. So Ultra Ball for something. And if they get a Stellar, I mean, they have to play, or a Terra, not necessarily a Stellar, but they have to be playing Terras. Okay, it is Trapgos. So it looks like it's Trapgos. Maybe that's what the Glass Trumpets are for. They could get the knockout this turn, but they might not as well. It's certainly. Wait, no, they can't get the knockout. Well, they can. They can't get it with Trapgos because they can't attack. But yeah, I don't know if I'm a big fan of the game design where you can't attack with, or you can't attack. Yeah, you can't attack with Trapgos as EX's first attack, which is its stronger attack, turn one, going second. I feel like Pretty much every deck in the game wants to go first now because because of that. We're playing an evolution deck, and most decks in the game are evolution. A good chunk are. Admittedly, Miraidon is one of the decks that might not want to. Hopefully, they don't have two energies. I think they got two energies. Yep, that's awkward. Okay. And oh no, they have another one. That's not great. Okay. Well, we're gonna go in ahead and one-shot the Iron Hands EX, though it shouldn't be too difficult for us to do that. They did hit set two more energies. Wow, okay. This is not going super well for us so far. They're going to take three prizes here. We can hit them with an Iono, which is fine. I mean, I guess it changes their hand. It doesn't change their hand size, but whatever. And our hand isn't very good because we can't do Noctowl, or maybe you can, but it doesn't do anything. And so I think we just attack, take the knockout, and can see where we end up from there. We have another water, so I'll attach one. And we're hitting 220, so yeah, we'll get the knockout with this Hoothoot bench, I guess. And Iono to draw ourselves 6 cards. Mostly, it does mess with our... I mean, I don't know, they just have like 3 random cards, which are prizes. Okay, this is okay. Let's see. I'll play down the Palkia. This isn't great because we only have 1 energy in the discard. What do we have? Can we Nest Ball for anything good? Okay, yeah, we got Fezandipiti EX. I'll get that. We're looking for some way to discard energies. That would be really good. That's not exactly what we're looking for, but I will Star Portal. We're taking the knockout. Hopefully they don't get the knockout in return. That would be, not great. I could play a Terapagos here. I think I'll just hold off and I'll just attack. Yeah, Canceling Cologne seems kind of bad this matchup, so I'll just play that to thin it. And we'll go ahead and let's just take the knockout. We're still down. I don't think this list plays a Briere, but I mean that's probably not going to matter. I don't think they're going to go onto a 2-prize turn at any point anyways. We might, and they might Briere us. I don't think that'll happen, but it's not possible. The thing is, they need to attack with Terapagos EX to get value off of that. Same thing for us. By Briere, you take an extra prize. If your opponent has 2 prizes remaining, if you take a knockout with a Terra Pokemon, it doesn't need to be Stellar, but it needs to be Terra. So that's Terapagos. Yeah, both these decks is just Terapagos. They might play Mewtwo EX, but that can't attack. So yeah, they're gonna draw a good chunk of cards. Probably get like Fezandipiti EX off of this as well. Yep, they're gonna grab that. Draw themselves a few cards as well. A few more. They've already drawn cards off of Radiant Greninja. They just got a pretty solid thing going on here with a lot of draw power. But let's see if they have an attack to get a knockout this turn. If they don't, then we're in a solid position, and we can hopefully win this game. If they knock out Palkia, that's really bad. If they knock out some other Pokemon that's not Palkia, that's okay. Not great, but it is what it is. They'll probably knock out like Fezandipiti EX if they can. Otherwise, they'll just knock out Squawkabilly. They can knock out Fezandipiti EX now, though, if they have the energy. But I don't know if they have the energy. I don't think they have the Gust, so right now we're swinging for just a ton of damage as well. This is so much damage. What is happening with my disco pile? It's not happy. Okay, well, are they just swinging here? Hopefully they don't have Gust. Please don't have Gust. Nice. Okay, but what's going on with my discard? It's not happy. Anyways, also if they one-shot, or if they knock out this Palkia for 3 prizes, obviously we lose as well. So hitting 340 damage, that's a lot. Okay, and then let's see. I might put another Terapagos EX into play. I was gonna say we can Night Stretcher for an energy. We cannot do that. I will Irida though. I think we gotta have something, right? Yeah. So we got ourselves Earthen Vessel and Radiant Greninja. Or I could get Radiant Greninja into play. That's not bad at all. Certainly the Palkia VSTAR is not, that's not worth anything. Terapagos EX is nice because it allows us to have our increased bench size. If they do knock out our Terapagos EX, which is very possible. Let's start off with the Radiant Greninja though. Get rid of this Manaphy. That's certainly not doing anything. And we need an energy on our Palkia on the bench. That's like the most important thing right now, so that we're actually, doing big damage and stuff like that. Or wait, no, yeah, we're not getting the Terapagos. I want a Radiant Greninja. I feel like the draw is pretty good there. And yeah, I'll just take the knockout. I feel like if our Terapagos goes down, I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. It is possible, but I don't know. I just want to have the draw engine after this. Don't know if that's quite the right play, but It feels right. Oh wait, I attached the Terapagos. I actually attached. No, I meant to attach the Palkia. Whoops, I'm really tired. That's okay. We can still knock stuff out. We can knock out like everything they have with Terapagos though, so it doesn't matter right now. And the Terapagos is actually less like it's harder to knock out than the Palkia, which is kind of funny. I probably should have attached a Palkia. I don't know actually, because Palkia. I should have attached a Palkia, I guess, because they're gonna target. We're just gonna knock this out though. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Assuming we can get another Pokemon to play, we can knock everything out. Right now we're just sitting 190, which is only knocking out a few of their Pokemon though. But yeah, then we can't attack with Palkia. We can attack with Terapagos probably pretty easily. Okay, it looks like well they could gust. I was gonna say they're not gusting. They could Prime Catcher, knock out Terapagos. And they do a Forest Steel Stone, but they can't attack in this current state. I feel like they're looking for Iron Hands. Well, no, they're down 2. I didn't realize they were down 2. Okay. They're down Super Rod. They might play another recovery card. I can't imagine they play a ton of recovery cards, though. They're going to Electric Generator, so it looks like they're not going for Iron Hands EX. They're just going to go take a knockout with, well, probably Miraidon EX. That's a good chunk of HP, but then we'll just be able to win the game. We have energy, we have Pokemon, and we just win. Maybe, as I said, they could be going trying to knock out Terapagos. We lose like, I mean, no, I think then we just attack for game. Oh, they scooped, so we win. Honestly, this video ended up being shorter than I was expecting. Wait, no, I can play one more game. I can play one more game. I don't have a ton of time, but I have enough for one more, hopefully. Also, my opponent was, despite the game not being very long, they're kind of slow. So let's hop into one more. But yeah, this deck is, I mean, you saw it has high damage output. That was an absurd damage output. It's not going to be hitting that much very often. That's very rare, but certainly we were hitting more than enough in that matchup, and we were able to beat that matchup despite having the weakness disadvantage. They had a weird deck there. I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I guess you have 2 attackers, which are you need item acceleration. You can run out of item acceleration though, so essentially it's like extra copies of item acceleration. But they're 2 different Pokemon, so it didn't end up working out for them. They just didn't get the right stuff at the right time. They did get, they did get 4 energies off Electric Generators though, off of their first 2. So I feel like we were in like a weird position, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. They got the turn 2 knockout, or turn 1 knockout, I think. So, we get to go first again this game, though. So let's see what we got in this opening hand. I think, do I not start Palkia? Is starting Palkia bad? I could start Manaphy or like Radiant Greninja. I'll start Manaphy, I guess. It's not like we'll really have that much of an issue if we get too many Pokemon to play. And yeah, if my opponent knocks out Manaphy, that's completely fine. Let's Nest Ball for the one thing I don't love. I said we can't have too many Pokemon. We can early on, so I'm gonna grab Fan Rotom though. I think that seems fine. Go ahead, grab that. I feel like they have knockout, so I'll Fan Call. Let's see, double Hoothoot and Noctowl. We play double Hoothoot. Yeah, I'll fill my bench here. I think they'll get the knockout. That's my prediction. And if they don't, we could knock them out in return as well. That's my thought process here. I'll get rid of the energy too. Okay, that's really, really good. We attached Palkia, play double Hoothoot, and if they knock us out, then things are good. And if they don't knock us out, then they didn't knock us out. So that's also good, right? So we'll pass here. If they knock out Palkia, that's not great, but it's not the end of the world. But then if they knock out Manaphy, or even if they knock out any other single prizer, we're in a solid position, and they could like Iron Bundle. I guess that would be how they knock out some other single prizer. If they had a Gust, they're probably always targeting Palkia. Maybe they don't do enough damage though. They probably do though. They're gonna play Pokestop. It's also nice to not like play the second stadium, so hopefully we can get the stadium to stick. If we don't get that, that can be an issue. Some regional Ogerpon lists do run. In fact, I played earlier today, or maybe yesterday, regional Ogerpon with Noctowl and the Stadium Area 0 Underdepths and like Fan Rotom and stuff. And my opponent's probably not doing that. They're playing Pokestop. So Pokestop is the more like aggressive build of the deck, which leans into its strengths versus the other build with, a bit more of an engine with the Noctowl engine. And also you have I was gonna say a really solid, like a solid single prizer attacker in Fan Rotom. It's not great, but it does have use cases where it is good and is better than other like tech attackers within the deck, like I guess it's not that commonly better than the fighting for the Sandy Shocks single visor, but I don't know. I like Fan Rotom. You know, it's a fun card, and you do have like more bench space, which does give you more options theoretically. So you do have some really cool things going on with that build with a stronger late game. But what's our opponent doing? They are accelerating a bunch of fighting energies. Apparently, that's what they're doing. So they probably have the knockout. I'd be shocked if they don't have the knockout. But if they have the knockout on Manaphy, that should be okay. They might play Briere, which gives them the option to take a 3-prize knockout or a multi-prize knockout with the Teamless Ogerpon EX. Also, they are tanking up their Raging Bull EX. That is very scary. But we should be able to be okay here. We have Irida, so we're in a pretty good position. Radiant Greninja's attack's kind of useless, but that's fine. I think we can get enough Pokemon to play to actually knock them out. Maybe? I'm not 100% sure. And, you know, we want more energy than discard. There's just some things we want to get going right now, which we don't actually have. We need, of course, the Terapagos EX with the Stadium. We can get those relatively easily. I'm saying all this assuming that our Palkia is not getting knocked out. If our Palkia gets knocked out, all that's kind of out the window. And we can't knock out Raging Bull EX, I don't think. I don't think we have lost Vacuum. And so then we're gonna Prime Catcher up their TMS Ogerpon EX and knock that out. And if we can do that, which we probably can, although we do need to hit the item card, which I don't remember the name of. But no, looks like they're just gonna go Raging Bull EX, knock out our Manaphy. But discard energy off of Ogerpon. Nope, discard it off of the bench Raging Bull. Wow, that's not what I was expecting. And now we're going to go as far as possible, see if we can get the knockout here. And see if we can, you know, just put ourselves in a really, really good position. We got Buddy-Buddy Poffin as a top deck. That is not bad at all. I'll eager to grab myself the Palkia and grab myself a Nest Ball. We are really, wait. Yeah, Nest Ball. I don't think I have a Terapagos EX in the prizes, so Nest Ball it is, and then we can actually get ourselves a bigger bench in just a moment, as well as, pretty importantly, getting the Stadium in place, so we're actually doing enough damage. How much are we hitting right now? Can we get the knockout? No, we can't get the knockout. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, so I believe we're 10 short. Yes. So, or no, 20 short. One Pokemon short. I'll get Terapagos EX, though that still seems like the best play. I will actually Pokestop. I kind of want to, you know, getting energy in the discard seems really good. That's fine. You know, not awesome, but it's okay. I'll get rid of. What do we get rid of here? This hand's really good. We need Stadium. Maybe I'll just knock down for Stadium Nest Ball. I honestly kind of like that. Then we can grab ourselves Fezandipiti EX, I think. And so we'll Jewel Seeker. And yeah, that Pokestop seemed really, really solid for us. We're getting Stadium and yeah, Nest Ball for Fezandipiti EX to allow us to draw some more cards. That feels really good. We will bump the Stadium, draw ourselves 3 more. Fezandipiti EX is not that much of a liability. It's it's a bit of a liability, but it should be okay, I feel like. Then we can get something to discard. Let's get rid of, I think, that Ultra Ball, Palkia. I'll get rid of Ultra Ball. That should be okay. Give myself, of course, 2 more energies. And the idea is we're going to go for Glass Trumpet, Gust, Knockout. I think the Raging Bull EX on the bench. Not 100% sure on that one, but we're going to be trying to knock out here. And that means we're going to use our Noctowl. Do we have to use? Yeah, we have to use Noctowl. So I'll grab myself like Nest Ball and the Glass Trumpet card. Do we have 2 energies in the discard? Yeah, we do. So Noctowl being really powerful. I've said this before. The Noctowl, sometimes it's not that useful. Sometimes it's super useful. This is a game where it's super useful. Oh, we are not grabbing ourselves Nest Ball. We'll grab ourselves Ultra Ball. That is fine. And a Glass Trumpet. What do we get rid of? What, like energy? Buddy-Buddy Poffin honestly doesn't seem very useful either. So discard those. Grab ourselves, of course, that Terapagos EX. We're going to accelerate a couple of energies. And then we do have 1 to attach still, which is very important. And what do I knock out? I'm not sure. I think I'm going to actually knock out the TLMS Ogerpon EX. It has energy on it. And yeah, I mean, that just seems like the red play. And as you saw, I'll play the Hoothoot. We're going to be hitting 280. So not quite enough there. But I'll knock out the Grass Ogre Pond. That could cause issues. This does turn off their stadium, which is like honestly not that important, but kind of fun. So yeah, we get to see live being like all weird looking. We did have enough to knock out this Ogre Pond, but no, Raging Bolt, but not the one with the tool. And I will not use my ability on Palkia. I mean, we have 1 energy in the discard, so it's kind of bad. But we did take the first 2 prizes of the game, which is really nice. We see the stadium pop up, which is weird. Like, I don't know. I find it weird that it pops up and then like shrinks their bench. Like, it's not obviously it should shrink their bench, and I guess showing some indication of that is good. But to me, it isn't clear that I don't know. I find it weird how it like floats in the air. Tell me down below in the comments if you think it's weird that the stadium like floats in the air, but I do. But anyways, let's see what now my opponent's going to be doing. They're going to Radiant Greninja, and I probably attack again with Raging Bolt EX, and I mean we just need to be very careful of or maybe not Terapagos EX, but of the Teal Master Ogre Pond EX. If that takes 3 prizes, we probably lose, right? Oh no. Okay, so we'll get rid of, I guess, double Noctowl and Fan Rotom. What do we have on our bench? Yeah, double Noctowl, Fan Rotom. Not great to obviously lose the stadium, but it's not the end of the world. But as I said, not great, not great. But hopefully we're okay. As I said, I'm pretty sure no Lost Vacuum in this list, but if we can knock out, the other Raging Bolt EX or whatever, that's okay. And they got an okay Pokestop. They did hit 2 items, which normally is good, but they milled one of their Ogre Ponds. I don't know how many they played. They could play 4, but they're probably playing 3. No, they might be playing 4. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever the case is, they now are, down 2 of their Ogre Ponds, which could be really bad for them. As I said, we will see what is going to happen here. And the Radiant Greninja, they might have Fezandipiti EX behind that as well to draw more cards. So hitting him with an Iono at some point could be good, as they do like acquire a bigger hand. This is one of the best ways to beat Raging Bolt EX, especially if they don't have Fezandipiti EX in play. That's huge, especially if they don't have any form of engine, and they don't. Wow, they're just going to go in and hit us. What? Wow, they're not taking the knockout here. They're just hitting for 70. Okay, I don't mind this. 50. Okay, that is a good top deck. Let's see, what do I want to go for? I don't know how many gusts are in this list. This is awkward. Okay, well, I don't think we need Ultra Ball. I could Pokestop. I don't know if I don't like that. I was gonna say I don't know if I love it. No, I definitely don't like that. We could just swing here. I don't actually hate that. I'm gonna bump the stadium though. That seems good. Ultra Ball away. We probably have recovery. Yes, I'll get rid of the Switch and the Palkia VSTAR. Grab myself. Oh, I don't have a Noctowl. I guess that makes sense. I'll grab myself a Palkia VSTAR, and then, I mean, we don't have the knockout with the Palkia VSTAR, so I could go grab maybe like Super Rod or something. That's not bad. Earthen Vessel is not bad, and then we can get ourselves a Pokemon. I'll get myself another Hoothoot actually, because we're going to play Irida, and then we're going to get another water Pokemon anyways. So I'll Irida for Palkia VSTAR, and I don't love Earthen Vessel here. I kind of like Night Stretcher. It does give me some good options. And then we'll just bench both of these. We're not hitting for 240, so they could, like, if we had Lost Vacuum, that wouldn't like do anything, but whatever, this is okay. I'll just swing here, and then actually we could Radiant Greninja, knock this out and soften this one up a lot or something like that. So this feels pretty good. We got a solid hand, nothing like broken, but this feels good, and we hit for a good chunk of damage. We did what we're kind of hoping to do. We did use a stadium. They are down 2, but they certainly they have at least one. Well, they might not actually have one more, but they probably have another stadium bump, so we need to be careful of that and see what else they're going to decide to do. They're going to Earthen Vessel. So we'll see. Like, if they have, if they have a 3 prize turn, they probably win the game. And we just weren't able to get there and take the knockout this turn, or that past turn, and nor were they. But I feel like we're still dictating the pace of the game, unless I'm, there are definitely times when I don't account for everything. So if that happens, then this could end badly for me. But we got double Hoothoot, we got double Terapagos, we got double Palkia, we got Fezandipiti EX and Radiant Greninja both on the bench, which cover similar roles. So we do have doubled up on just tons of different things, which is good. I mean, Radiant Greninja isn't Fezandipiti EX, specifically in the late game after we get knocked out, and then if we don't get knocked out, Fezandipiti EX isn't doing anything, but they still are both helpful for us. I would just love more energy at this point, but I did not want to Earthen Vessel anything away. So, it is what it is. It's not that bad or anything like that. So, if the stadium gets bumped, though, that is my biggest worry. I think we just have one more stadium left in the deck, but, if we take a knockout, or if not even if we take a knockout, if we just attack with Terapagos to not like one shot, but take a knockout, that is still fine. And they can get the knockout. They do have a Tatsugiri. Okay. Tatsugiri, I haven't really seen this in Raging Bull Ogerpon, but, they're playing it. They're going to Lost Vacuum away my stadium, I guess, which is unfortunate. But it's not that big of a deal. Like, they're not. I forget they were going to play a counter stadium. But wait, how many do we need to discard? Two. Huh. Radiant Greninja is nice. Palkia, like there's a lot of good cards on this board, right? I'll get rid of the Palkia though, and I don't love getting rid of Radiant Greninja. That feels kind of sketchy, but I might go for it. I'll get rid of Radiant Greninja. It is what it is, easily recoverable as well. So not the end of the world that they lost Vacuum their stadium. Certainly we can hit like a good chunk of damage this coming turn, and then the turn after that, hopefully as well. So, we'll just Palkia VSTAR. We got Fezandipiti EX going as well. Hopefully, maybe not, but then we still have Terapagos with, hitting enough damage to take the knockout on this Raging Bull EX. Why is my opponent, I was going to say, why is my opponent so slow? Wait, why is my timer going down? What is happening? No, live crashed? No, what? Oh, not again. Wait, what do I even do about this? I can't do anything. I'm stuck. Wait, they're playing boss, but it's my turn. What is happening? No, what's happening? My timer started ticking down, and then their timer started ticking down. Maybe it was for the stadium? That was really weird. Okay, well, I don't know what's happening right now. They knocked out my Fezandipiti EX, or they are knocking it out, and it might be already knocked out by now. Who knows what's happening? But okay, that is what it is. I really have no idea what's happening right now. Live is being kind of weird, but whatever. Yeah, let's just go in, take the knockout. That feels okay. And keep the Palkia around as well. Oh, we top deck another Palkia V. I'll play that down. Now I feel pretty safe just taking the knockout here. We're in a pretty good position. They don't have too much going on. They have some things going on. If we get hit by an Iono, that could be bad. But our hand isn't that big. They might Iono. Oh, no, they're probably not going to Iono us. Do they even play Iono? I'm not sure. So looks like we didn't like lose a turn, which I was kind of worried that was what was happening with live. But yeah, that things are okay. Things are okay. And they're going to soon heavy ball. They're looking for, I guess, another Ogerpon. They did not get one there, so they got one in Dex somewhere. And that could win them the game this turn if they're able to take a 3-prize knockout. But that's like really hard. They need to play some weird cards. They might need like Energy Switch or something like that, I think, because they can't power it up in one turn. But yeah, let's see. My opponent is kind of slow. They're not horribly slow, but they're definitely kind of slow. So anyways, they're going to attract customers. Let's see. They're obviously looking for, Sadas, but that's not going to win them the game. They probably lose if they Sadas. If they Ancient Booster Energy Capsule again, though, things could end badly. They failed Tatsugiri. Wow, okay. Let's see what they're going to do now. They had Sadas, though, so I guess they're just thinning to get like better draws off of Sadas. Okay, it doesn't take that long to figure out what Tasada is. You should know that. You just like put the lightning edges on, please. Okay, there we go. Now, they don't need a lot to knock me out. They need 3 energies, which is literally all the energies. Like they just attach one more and then that's it. So they should have it, or they don't have it. They can't attack this turn, and they could leave Tatsugiri in the active. We do have boss in hand though, so we should be good there. Palkia's hitting with 5 bench Pokemon. 6, 7, 8, 11. I think it's one short, so we actually need the stadium or them to bench another Pokemon, which is kind of sketchy. Hopefully we can hit that. Maybe they'll bench Fezandipiti EX as well, in which case that is easier to knock out. But I do believe they are just going to go take the knockout this turn and just send it over to us, and we'll see what we got. But, this is really close. we could lose this game still, but they don't have much going on. They got secret boxes, never mind. They have literally everything going on. Okay, well that was that's really strong for them, right? So let's see what they have now. They do have it. Okay, they are actually slow playing now. Hopefully they'll figure this out. So I don't know what to say now because they aren't doing anything. But okay, they are down a good chunk of energies as well. Have they Radiant Greninja? Yeah, they Radiant Greninja. So they can't keep discarding energies though. Eventually they'll run out. Yeah, they attach to Raging Bolt, and so what they don't. Oh wait, no. They're down. What is their energy count here? I'm really confused. So I feel like normally you play like 8 grass, 3 lightning, 3 fighting, which I guess they're like kind of there. They are going to play Pokestop, which we could use if we have to, though it's probably not going to help us. Probably just going to mill our stadium and we lose. But they're going to switch card, or just take the knockout here, I guess. And yeah, we'll see what they decide to do. Or if they have anything else, right? They're going to tool. Yep, okay. That is not surprising that they're going to tool active. Okay, live. Why does the tool look so bad? Anyways, live has been perfect this game. Okay, they are just going to take the knockout there and send it over to us and say like, what do you have? Palkia is going to be hitting hard and hopefully hitting enough, right? It should be, it's strong, right? It's hopefully enough, but might not quite be. We'll see. I don't know exactly what's in deck, to be honest. So hopefully we got ourselves a stadium. If we don't, we can't really win, to be honest. But we'll send out Palkia. Right now we're hitting 200. We need 2 more bench Pokemon. Okay, we got an energy, which is not bad. We'll grab back, unsurprisingly, that Noctowl, and we'll see what we got in deck. This is going to give us all our options. We'll just take a look, and we do need. I mean, right? We Noctowl for ball card and stadium. Okay, nice. Oh, not a ball card. I guess we get a Night Stretcher stadium. Let's go. We are able to win this game here. And a close one. Go here. We pause. There we go. We got ourselves, of course, energy. We can just attach. And then a Night Stretcher. Yep, Night Stretcher. Grab one last Pokemon. Let's grab that Fezandipiti EX. Go ahead, swing for 240. Get the game. GG's to my opponents. Close one. But yeah, no, this deck it's a solid deck. It can hit hard. It's not hitting we're not hitting 300 damage that game, but we are able to do enough. We have tankiness. I don't know. I feel like my opponent should have won that one. Maybe they got unlucky. I don't exactly know what happened, but it's not like a super dominant deck, but it is a strong deck. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Consider liking, subscribing, hitting the bell, all that good stuff. As I'm excited to see you in the next video.